I'm sorry, we're going to suspend the meeting and we'll move to a virtual location. We can't put everyone at risk. Thank you.
A heated school board meeting forced to move online after people refused to wear masks there. That's as Portland Public Schools consider requiring COVID vaccination for all students 12 and older. Good evening and welcome to KOIN 6 News at 11. I'm Elizabeth Dinh. Jeff has the night off. Now to our Jenny Young. She's been monitoring this meeting that was delayed by those disruptions after hours of it being online. They just wrapped up discussion in that meeting just moments ago. Jenny's live now. So what is the latest, and just take us through where this eruption came from initially.
Liz, this was starting at 6 o'clock, and like you said, just wrapped up the discussion about the potential for a vaccine mandate. It's now 11 o'clock. This was moved online because of the folks in that crowd who did not want to wear masks. There was probably about 100 or so people inside, and maybe a little over a dozen didn't have masks on, and they just said, no more, we're not doing this, and they moved that meeting online. A packed room tonight at Portland Public Schools Board of Education meeting, a meeting that erupted before it even got started.
We're going to suspend the meeting and we'll move to a virtual location. We can't put everyone at risk. Thank you.
Arguing and yelling continued after the board made the decision to move the meeting online after some people in the audience refused to put on a mask.
They said we're going to adjourn the meeting if you don't wear one.
Put the mask on. I think this is probably the biggest group they've seen.
Tonight's meeting drew a large crowd of parents and students as the board was set to discuss a possible COVID vaccine requirement for students 12 and older. PPS senior Xander Levine was here to tell the board why he's an advocate for a vaccine requirement. He's frustrated by what happened.
Tonight was crazy, and it was upsetting to see that parents basically took away the voices of students in an in-person setting.
I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm anti-mandate, and I think that needs to be very clear.
Mom Jamie Franklin wore a mask during the meeting, along with the majority of people in attendance, including another parent who spoke with us on camera, saying they're against a vaccine mandate and hoped that was the issue the board could have focused on tonight.
Everyone who wanted to be in the meeting should have just put it on and respected that, and we should have discussed the issues that are important that were on the table for tonight.
There are about a handful of people who stayed this entire time inside the building behind us. They didn't lock it down. They allowed people to stay and watch this meeting. It's going on upstairs between those board members. There was a mother here from Clackamas, and she told me that there are other mothers and fathers who were here from Lyons, Oregon City, Molalla, places like that, because they say whatever Portland decides to do, those smaller schools and districts will follow suit. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Those board members are not in consensus about what they're going to do tonight. This was a discussion, only a discussion, and they will take that vote probably in 2 weeks. We will let you know once we have an exact date. So definitely something to follow. Reporting live tonight, Jenny Young, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Jenny. Yeah, a lot happened tonight. Thanks for taking us through that.